One of the other things, my husband is also visually impaired, and on every bank's ATM, it's very difficult for anyone that is visually impaired to be able to see that print on the ATM. Now, I realize that I have seen some newspaper articles coming out where that they were coming out with the large print ATM. I'm just curious about the bank.
I know it is a problem at times, particularly on bright, glaring days when the sun is right on that screen. It can be a problem. I know technology is improving, and hopefully there will be a much better approach to that than we currently have. We don't really have that fully resolved. At certain times of day, it's very difficult to read the screens. I realize that. And probably particularly for, as you say, a visually impaired person.
Also, braille on the ATM would also be helpful. It's all of these little things are things that I think part of the regular community isn't aware of the problems that these people have, particularly as far as the telecommunications devices and government.
We sure thank you for those comments. And if you get any more specific things you would like to communicate with us, come by, have you people write to us, make suggestions. We'd be glad to take that under advisement.
Thank you. Do we have any other questions? Dave Hutchins. Dave?
Yes.
Let's go on a little journey. I'm not only a person, I need a new heating and cooling system. You have many people calling you a Bay Area air conditioner. Do you have any ideas how we as bankers might be able to help you? Help those people who need a new heating plant, cooling plant?
Yeah, I would think that you could work closely with many trades, not just air conditioning, but many trades that do home improvements, and communicating to those businesses, as well as, of course, you can advertise it so the consumer knows it's there, but we get hit with that question quite often. Okay, this is what it's going to cost. Now, how do I finance it? I don't have the money. Where do I go? What do I do? And, so if you were to have a program that kept subcontractors that do home improvements informed as to what your programs are, and easy to understand guidelines, pamphlets that we can hand out to the consumer to make them feel more comfortable. And, people are kind of afraid to go to banks sometimes. They're going to ask all these questions. And consequently, we have a credit program that's 18% interest. It's through a finance company that they'll do because we can take the application in the home and they don't have to. And I'm sure you could probably do better than 18%.
I know
We could indeed. Very, very good suggestion. We appreciate that suggestion. We'd like to implement that because we can do much better on home improvement loans, and air conditioning is a good example of that. You'd find rates on that type of lending at under 12% with commercial banks in the 12% range. So good suggestion. And perhaps we can set up means to better communicate that with companies such as yours.
Thank you, Dave. Dan Sawyer, you had your hand up. You got a question?
Oh, yes. The first thing I want to know, how can I get you all to write off that loan I owe you? What I stood for, I'm one of the directors of the Housing Assistance Foundation for the Elders. And we run into some situations sometimes, we have what we call eligibility. The old folks, they got to be at least 55 and they got to have a certain income in order to qualify for us to help. Now we run into a situation where people that their income bracket is the problem. Their income is higher than what we can help. But yet and still they need to wait them. And they tell us, say, well, if y'all can do the work, I can pay for it, but I'll have to pay you on the down for so much a month. And this is the situation that we run into quite often, but we're not financially stable enough to be able to carry, in fact about it, we're not in the lending institution either, so that way we have to turn down people that way because we're not able to, if the income is above the level that we can help, we can't afford to help them and let them pay us back on a monthly basis. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
How can the bank help us with that situation?
Yeah, we appreciate that. I think most of the people you're referring to would probably qualify for a home improvement loan. And we'd be glad to talk with any of them that you would let us know about and refer to us. And perhaps we can help